consciousness, when you invoke consciousness and shine the light, then you become fully aware. You're not prejudiced by the ego, by what you already know, but you are able to shine that light of consciousness on what you are studying. That is the first part. You do that, you begin to notice this is what we can do to make the lives of our stakeholders better. When you go to visit the NGOs, which all of you go, observe people. Don't just simply take pictures and photographs. That's important, but observe. Understand what's going on. Why do people do the things that they are doing? What are the small things that we can do to make a difference to improve their lives? When we set up this Manesar campus, our dearest friend Anne Stadler, who won the 3 Emmy Awards, who facilitated the conversation where we called all the stakeholders from all over the different parts of the world. We stayed at the ashram of Brahma Kumaris for 3 days, and she said, listen to this land, listen to the trees, listen to the insects, listen to the spirit of people who have sold their land to industry for which they have given it to us to set up this institute. Listen deeply. Then you become fully aware. Then you can say, what can we do to improve the lives of people in this city? If this institute has been created here, we should be able to make a difference to the lives of the people in this city. When you begin to put yourself into shoes of others, and Swami Chinmayananda told us, empathy is not about putting yourself into the shoes of others. We have to first learn how to get out of our own shoes. When we get out of our own shoes, we understand the context. Then ideas begin to come up because genuine empathy comes. Then creative ideas begin to come. And this whole subject of design says to us there is a method of channeling all those creative ideas into possible solutions to make the lives better. And when you take those ideas to people and you co-create solutions with them, I hope in your NGO work that you go here, you will meet many people here to say, how can we improve the life? Not too far from here, a few months back we had communal violence in Nu. Why did that happen? Who are the people who create trouble between people based on faith? What can we do to find solutions to bring about that communal harmony? Because elections will come for Lok Sabha next year. A lot more will be used as propaganda to divide people. And it's the responsibility for all of us to say, if we care, can we come out with answers to bringing people together? Solutions are not just product solutions, there are social solutions. Every soil student and alum, this is the reason we created this school. I hope we will have the capacity to have dialogue across differences, to say, we are one. We are not they based on religion. We are not they based on something else. So when we create new ideas that bind people together, that create that sense of abundance rather than scarcity, and we co-create solutions which are not just good for shareholders. Anybody who told you that the only role of business is to maximize stakeholder return to shareholders is speaking a lie. Anybody who says fiduciary responsibility of boards is only to ensure that profit maximization, they are speaking a lie. Because no business can make sustainable impact in the planet if we do not create value of a multiple kind. We have to understand that profit is the outcome of something that we do to serve the need of society. The more our products and solutions create real value to improve the lives of people, we would be rewarded in a sustainable way over the long run. Those kind of ideas which come out of the whole subject of taking prototypes, co-creation, making sure we have those solutions, and then finally we learn to scale up, and that's where technology and management come together? How do we scale up solutions? How do we use data science, analytics, digital? All these new tools we are learning, along with, of course, our finance and marketing and operations and supply chain and everything else that we study here, to make our ideas scalable and sustainable over a long period of time. That's where then we begin to dare to say, this is a great idea, the prototype has worked well, but how do I build now a scalable solution that can impact the planet? And you know, that's where we dare, because the fears are no longer there. We are willing to experiment, we are willing to fail fast, we are willing to come out with ideas that can make this solution scalable. When we set up this campus, everybody discouraged us. They say, so many universities have set up campuses in this part of the country and it is going to be a failure. A lot of people told me, your school is not going to take off. Look at NIIT University, they closed down their MBA program. Look at others who are not been finding it easy. And how come you will be able to do something? I said, see, I'm not interested in how many students come here. I think we must dare to break the mold. We must dare to start an interdisciplinary program. That experiment is worth it, irrespective of the outcome. Because unless we do something with that spirit to say we dare, how will we ever learn? So finally, there are three elements. How to overcome fears, we can do experiments, we can learn from them, we can scale up. So this from aware to care to dare, this whole cycle then comes together. That's what this school is about. But in your own life, you can apply the same thing to say, how do I first get aware of what do I personally deeply care about? How do I study the lives of people whom I truly am interested in serving? What are their needs I am inspired to serve? And then how can I choose the sense of purpose in my life that makes me dare to... So if some of you are think like Mother Teresa, if you are embarrassed by the goodness of your own vision, if you say, I want to solve the hunger problem in this country, or if some of you think, I want to improve the lives of these farmers who don't earn enough. The maximum suicides in the country are still coming from farmers.